Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome back to another Jamie Network. Today it's reacting to True Scary Story Animations Part 3. Today we got we always had them blankets. And we got a different kitty this time. Well, now...
Bigger kitty.
Yes, bigger kitty. Let's not worry about it. Today, so let's just get started. Start with the first one, but we gotta be prepared, so... That might not be necessary. Oh.
I don't think that would be necessary.
I got my pillow. Alright, let's get started.
I don't need a pillow.
I don't know. Alright, let's start it. First one. My scary little teddy bear. My little scary teddy bear.
Hi, my name is Shay. Well, at least that's what everyone calls me. About 11 years ago, my mom, my big brother, and I moved from Mississippi to Nashville, Tennessee. We were staying with my uncle and his wife and stepkids for a while until we got our own place. About a month later, we found an apartment to stay in. I had a bunch of teddy bears that I really liked between I was 12 going on 13. Well, when we finished to move our new house, I decorated my room really nice, and I set my teddy bears on my shelf above my bed. A week later, I noticed one of my teddy bears would always go missing and I would find it under my brother's bed. I thought he was taking my teddy bear just to freak me out, but he really had no idea what I was talking about. It was kind of weird, so I decided to lock all my bears in my closet. They stayed in my closet for 2 days. Everything was fine. That's what I thought until the third day after has been started. The third day, I woke up on a Saturday and my closet door was cracked and my teddy bear was in the same place under my brother's bed. I knew something was wrong.
Gosh, I didn't know teddy bears could break through doors.
After that, we stayed in that apartment for a year. After that, we moved. I'll never forget the day of the move. We found bones in the fireplace from a human. Now I'm 23. And I still remember that day, but I always think, what if I set up a video camera to see what was causing my teddy bears to do what they did?
That was pretty creepy for under 2 minutes. Now the next one is called Driving Alone at Night Horror Story. This one's a little long, it's 6 minutes, but let's get to it.
Driving alone at night.
I have always been a very daring woman. Driving alone at night, even after midnight, had never been a problem for me. Until that night. I was driving back from a friend's housewarming party. It was around midnight, and there were hardly any cars on the road. I wasn't familiar with the area since it was a newly constructed housing estate, and found myself kind of lost. I stopped my car at the side of the road to double check the directions on my phone, when suddenly I was jolted by a knock on my window.
That's when we know.
Could you please help me? My baby had an accident. Please hurry up.
Bring your
I need to
baby
lift
over
to the nearest
here.
hospital, please. She's bleeding.
Bring your baby over here.
My
We're not
heart
gonna
sank.
walk into the forest.
I could hear her baby crying from a distance.
Bring your baby to us.
I
We're
told
not
the
coming to
woman
you.
not to worry. We'll take her to the hospital on time.
Okay,
I
tell
got
how old
out
the
of
baby
the car
is.
in panic
check
and
fingers,
followed the
yeah.
woman.
How tall she is. If you can't tell us that, we're not saving you. You gotta bring the baby to us.
Please hurry up. As we were going deeper and
God,
deeper
what
in
a
the
bad
woods,
thing is crying
I could
hard.
hear the baby crying louder and louder. Please hurry up. We're nearly there.
Shut up, you said that earlier.
I was following her in panic when suddenly My leg got really badly scratched by a tree branch.
That's nothing.
I stopped for a minute to check if my leg was okay.
She's a daring woman at night.
I lost
That's a
sight of the
paper
woman.
cut.
Hey. Hello? Hello? I could see the woman nowhere. All I could hear was the baby crying. It seemed that she was nearby. I started searching for them, but I couldn't find her anywhere. Instead, I found something else.
What? A TV?
Huh?
I knew something was off at those baby cries. They're all the same. Now get out of there, run.
I started running towards my car
Run
in sheer
faster.
panic. I could hear the footsteps
Run faster.
following me. I
Move around
ran
the
for my
trees.
life as fast as I could.
Not that.
I had left the car unlocked, so I quickly
Lock
sat
it, lock it,
inside
lock it.
and locked the doors.
Good, good,
But I
good.
couldn't find the car keys. I was afraid I dropped them while running in panic.
Oh, fudge. You tapping?
What happened? Did you lose your car keys? Let me go find them for you.
Get out of here.
I grabbed my phone and quickly called the police.
Could have called them earlier to help with that
I was waiting
baby.
impatiently for the police to come, and the woman was nowhere to be seen. My heart started racing when a few minutes later, I saw the woman approaching my car with the car keys.
Maybe you should have hid.
As soon as she heard the sirens, she ran away.
What about the car keys?
The police couldn't find the woman anywhere, as if she disappeared in thin air. I was escorted home safely that night. I was so lucky that I survived that night from that crazy woman. That experience has taught me to never trust any stranger, no matter what. And I don't even think about driving alone that late at night again.
The simple solution would have just been to go either tell her, okay, bring the baby here,
Okay, no.
bring the baby there, or say, I'm gonna call an ambulance.
Alright, for the last 3-minute 41, it is the creepiest clown on the street. Of course, all these channel people and their videos will be linked in, well, not all of them, but these people's channels will be linked in the description, so make sure to check them out and hit them with a subscribe.
Yeah.
Also, subscribe to us.
Yeah.
Now, let's get this started.
These people are really good.
This story happened in July in the year 2016. We had the clown scandal in the US, and it was pretty crazy.
Oh, no,
People
clowns.
would dress up in clown costumes and stalk people, and sometimes even do worse. My friend Miguel and I went to spend the night at our other friend's house, whose name is Milo. We showed up at his house around 3 p.m. We just watched movies and ate snacks, just regular teenager stuff.
That was another
Milo's
video.
house was next to a park, so we would usually go back to our home pretty late and walk the track. After watching
don't
movies
do
all
that.
day, we eventually got bored of it, so we decided to go to the park and walk around for a bit. When we got to the park, the time was exactly 2:36 a.m. At first, we just walked around, talking about girls at our school and other stuff. After we rounded a corner around the park bathrooms, that's when we saw him. There was a man in a black and white clown costume with no mask on, standing by the swings. He was looking at us with his head slightly tilted over to his right side. I mentioned that he had no mask, so we could clearly see his face. The man had a really dirty face with long, black, greasy hair. And he had a creepy smile on his face. His smile was almost stretched cheek to cheek. Even though he was pretty far from us, we could still see that he was staring right at us. We got nervous and scared, so we agreed to run back to Milo's house, since we were on the side of the park. We started the countdown in a whisper. 3, 2, 1. And then we started running as fast as we could back to the house. After running for a minute, we made it to Milo's street and started running again toward his house in the middle of the road. When we made it to his house, we turned around to look down the street. And to our horror, we saw the man in the clown costume standing at the end of the road, only illuminated by a streetlight. He wasn't running or walking towards us. He just stood there. However, we were all sure that he followed us. And down in his hand, we were able to see that he was holding a long, sharp kitchen knife. We pounded the front door, ran inside Milo's house, and went into his living room. Milo asked what was going on, so we explained everything that just happened. He has one of those doorbells with a camera in it, so we sat in silence watching the monitor on the wall. We then saw the man walking down the street, looking left and right at each of the houses, probably checking to see if we were hiding. That clown guy finally stood just in front of Milo's house. We all got shocked, but we tried not to scream at all. And all of a sudden, he was looking through that camera lens of the doorbell. That was the creepiest moment I've ever had before. Luckily, he kept walking down the street, and we never saw him again. And we've never spoke to anyone about this story. And to this day, I wonder what could have happened if we didn't decide to run to Milo's house when we did.
Well, you gonna stand there paralyzed like those horror story people?
Well, guys, creepily left, that is it. Imagine if this... So he said, imagine if he didn't stand there. Imagine if this was a real gun. But thank y'all so much for watching this video. Hopefully you and this cat enjoyed it.
I was gonna have nightmares for weeks.
But thank y'all so much for watching this video. Please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And we'll see y'all in the next True Seriously Animations and in the next video. See y'all.